What's up, notJust developers, and welcome back to our channel. Today is a special day because we are wrapping up the notJust Hackathon that we had in December. So today is the demo day, and I'm super excited for this because today we're gonna announce the winners and we're going to recap what happened during notJust Hack this year. We're gonna present the 7 best projects that were built and launched during this period, and believe me, it was super hard to find to choose the 7 best projects because there were so many amazing projects during this edition. We're gonna announce the winners and we're going to let you know what's next for notJust Hackathon. So firstly, let me quickly recap what's notJust Hack. This was our online hackathon for independent mobile developers that happened during December 1st till December 31st. So it was 1 month long hackathon where we gathered with the whole notJust dev community and we built and launched applications. The only rule we had was to build and launch the application to the market. So it had to be publicly available on either App Store or Play Store. This allowed us to actually work with the best developers out there that are serious about it, that took this idea from the beginning all the way until it was publicly available and ready to be used by everyone here. We had 2,500 developers sign up for the hackathon, which was impressive to see so many of you want to take action and build actual applications. In the end, we had 60 projects submitted to the App Store, and these are just the ones that submitted their projects to the hackathon. And these are 60 new applications on App Store and Play Store. That's impressive when you think about it. Like 60 new projects in our community were born during December. And out of 60 projects, we worked hard with the whole notJust dev team to vote and to choose the 7 winners that we're going to see today. I have them here with me in the room, so in a moment we're going to have a talk with them and we're going to see what did we manage to build. And hopefully this way you can also get some inspiration and motivation to go ahead and build your own applications, get out of your comfort zone, and build and launch your first applications. What were the prizes? We prepare some amazing prizes for the winners. And in the third place, we picked 5 projects, 5 different projects that will all get $250 each. So these are 5 projects coming in the third place. In the second place, we're going to give a Mac Mini M4, which is a beast of a machine for developers out there. But even a better machine for developers would be a MacBook Pro M4. So this is going to be the prize for the first place. And we're going to find out today who are the lucky winners. I wouldn't say lucky because some of them worked so hard. We looked into the Git repository, and some developers work every single day of December adding like new features and building stuff. And that's impressive. That's what I love to see. So let me quickly introduce a little bit the judging process. We internally with the whole notJust dev team voted for the projects based on 5 different criteria. And the criteria that we voted for, we can see them on our website. So the criteria was first, innovation. How unique and creative is the idea? Or does the app address a real problem? Second one is business viability. If the app have a clear target audience and if there is potential for monetization. Functionality, if the application work as intended and if the core features are implemented and usable. And last but not least is the user experience. How intuitive and user-friendly is the application? And if the design is visually appealing, cohesive, and consistent across the application. So we were voting for these 5 criteria, and we had 6 different judges from our team. This allowed us to avoid biases, so everyone voted for all the projects, and in the end, we got the average. So thank you very much for the whole team, including Daniel, Catalin, Alex, Viva, And last but not the least important is Lucas, who actually is joining us today here. So let me quickly introduce Lucas. Hello, hello, Lucas.
Hello, everybody.
How are
It's
you, how are
nice
you
to be
doing?
here. Amazing. I missed being here with all of you guys. So I can't be more excited to see the projects in the real light here. Give them some more spotlight to highlight how hard they worked for. It's crazy. Like some of the apps are wow. Actually, all of the apps were impressive. Very
This
impressive.
year
It was
was really tough
yeah,
to,
it
to
was
choose.
very tough. I like had such a big problem choosing the best ones that I don't think I ever had such difficult decisions to make before.
So, quick introduction. Let me know in the comments who remembers Lucas from our channel. I'm really curious. Like, if anyone is on our YouTube channel, I would even run a poll to see that.
Oh.
But quickly to introduce Lucas, Lucas is the CTO of Fitinium, which is maybe you can introduce yourself quickly.
Yeah. So I'm Lucas, for those who know me. For those who don't know me, I'm also Lucas. But I'm a CTO of Fitanium currently and a co owner of it. It's a startup. So we're working hard there. But yeah, previously I had a lot of experience also with mobile application development and web also. And yeah, I think my whole life is surrounded by apps, technology, software engineering, which I enjoy a lot. That's why I really like joining your channel from time to time.
Perfect. And I think you are a very good team member helping us with the notJust hack because you bring in so much technical experience that helps us really grade these projects amazingly. So thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for that. And I'm very happy that you agreed to join today's demo day and also share some of your insights for the project as well.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Amazing. And from the poll, we see that almost everyone remembers you, even
Oh,
though like
wow.
your last tutorial was 2 years ago. Like it
Yeah.
was very impactful.
I'm very happy about it. I missed all of you guys. So
So should we bring Lucas back to the channel? That's the question.
let's see.
Anyway, let's continue with our notJust hackathon. So again, we all with the team voted for the project, and that was a big part of a final grade. But this time we decided to actually do something differently. This time we decided to also introduce community voting. And community voting means peer-to-peer voting from other participants that submitted an application. So we wanted only the closed community that actually submitted an application to vote for each other. That would make it more fair to avoid someone bringing in like external people. And for the first try, I think it worked really well. We've got 92 votes from the community. And the final grade was 70% taken from the judges and 30% from the community. In this way, I think it's more fair for everyone, more democratic to find like who are the winners. So hopefully in future we're going to move more towards the community voting if we see that this is actually working, and if it's fair, I'll be super happy to let the community vote because it's a tough challenge for the whole team to actually do this voting to make sure that we are fair to everyone, we are not biased, and it's really hard. Like I don't
Yeah.
know about you, Lucas, but I take this voting like super personal. I try to see like everything into to put everything into like context and to understand like yeah.
Yes, it is very difficult. I will agree. And it takes like a lot of time because you want to give every application time to use it, to understand it, and to rate it fairly. So I think it would be amazing to move it to all the users. I'm not sure where Vadim.
I am
Oh,
here.
Vadim is here. I got a
Well,
lot of spotlight.
for a reason, I just pressed back button, and it's good that I'm here and the stream is still going, but I don't have the slides and the demos. But I'm going to include them in a second, so no worries.
If there's no technical issues in a stream, I don't even think you can call it a stream. I mean, you have to have them. So
Yes.
that's our first and hopefully the only one.
Yeah. I think the next step for us, but let me actually try to bring in back the slides. Hopefully it's this one. Let me see. Yeah, it's this one. And I think we are ready to get started and
Yes,
presenting some of the projects, right? Enough
let's
intro,
go.
enough talking. I want to give a spotlight for the projects because it's about the projects. Like, first of all, I'm very happy to see so many amazing applications and developers here. We received so many messages that people starting this as a like first time. This was their first application, and I cannot be more than happy like to hear that.
Yeah,
So before we go actually into the winners, um, I would like to mention, to highlight some of the special mentions, some of the applications who were super close to get into the winner phase. So let me quickly share my screen and we can go for some of these applications
yeah,
that were like at the border, like very close. Share screen. I think it should be this one. Let me see if everyone can see it. Hopefully now it's better.
yeah,
And I'm going to go to notjusthack.com and here we can view all the submissions. So I encourage everyone to go to notjusthack.com/apps and go ahead and see and download some of these applications. They are amazing. So let's go for some special mentions, Lucas, shall we?
let's go.
What
Let's do it.
um, which one is something that we can remember? Um, some of them are actually winners here, so we're not
Yeah,
gonna talk about them. We're gonna do that in a second. I think Smart Puppy was
yes,
an application that generated a lot of discussions in our team. Um, what what I really like about this application is the user interface and how much attention to details the developer put here, like with all the pictures, with all the images, with adding different tools for pet owners. And maybe I'm biased, like because I'm also a pet owner, and I see the value in this application.
yes,
But
I
it,
agree. Like the especially the images for me used inside the app where it was difficult to give it anything but a good grade. I think it's a very very nice application. Like you can add a lot to it still, but it's an amazing start.
yeah, so congratulations to Smart Puppy for launching this application. It's I'm actually going to use it for some commands with my dog. Going next, I think Wondersmate is something that I can remember as being a very nice application with a very clean user interface, specifically for people who want to travel the world, discover new city. Um, it also has like a chat where you can discuss with people,
Yep.
matching based on interest. It's a quite complex application that was very close to being a winner.
Yes, yeah, indeed. I think the main spotlight here is how simple but effective and clean the UI is. For me, that was very nice. And how easy like it was to understand. Like the whole
Yeah, the
UX is
UX.
also very good.
Yeah, the UX is really impressive here. So congratulations to Wondersmate, amazing application. Going next, Usual, do you know who developed this application?
I
It's
don't.
Catalin Miron. So Catalin, if you see this, shout out. It was an amazing application, and I'm very happy that you decided to join the hackathon. This is
Oh,
a nice habit tracker application.
yeah.
Have
I
you?
thought that it has like a very good UI UX. For me, it looked like I think it's one of the top ones in there. And in general, like the whole application was very nice, but the UI and UX really stood out for me. I didn't know that it was actually from Catalan, so
Yeah,
that's
Kathleen
also
can do
good.
it. Like it has also some nice
Yeah.
animations. It has a lot of native
It's
features like this pop out. Like it's you
very
can see
impressive
that
work.
it's built by by someone who knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
So impressive
definitely.
job, Kathleen. Um, what I would need here is more to better understand like when this is happening. But I'm actually using it to track like my goals for this year, to track like some of the goals which are learning Spanish, going to the gym, reading books, and it's nice. Yeah,
Amazing.
well done. All right, which other application we would like to mention?
I already see one that a lot of people liked in our team.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Where's the Beans?
Where is the beans? Yes. And actually, the developer of Where is the Beans is very active, and he was always joining the live streams that I was doing, sharing his progress. And it's an amazing application,
Yep.
especially for the ones who love coffee.
Yep,
You
it's a
can
very unique style, which I enjoy. When the application has its own edge, that's very nice for me, at least.
nice, amazing. So it's the HA developer, right? So we see him here. I appreciate the call out.
Oh,
Congratulations.
congrats, congrats.
Amazing. So also somewhere here, I wanted to mention the maybe we even went past it. Where is it? I'm looking for Blaze code ID.
Mm,
This is an ID for Python, which actually is impressive to be built like in 1 month. It's a lightweight application that you can write Python right on your application, right on your mobile phone. So yeah, here it is. Super simple UI, but does the job. What do you think about this?
It was interesting. I actually did not expect to see anything like that during this built in a month. But yeah, I've tested it. Everything worked very well. And I think the guy had some good news to share as well.
Nice. Yeah. So what I want to share is that the developer actually launched on Product Hunt. He got 162 votes, and he's a number 13 project on the whole hunt during the day. So that's impressive. I think
Yeah,
that's like a huge win for the team, for Blaze ID team. Like amazing. That's
congrats.
impressive.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I think I have a couple more mentions that I would like to share. Which one are they? Campus Hub. Campus Hub, nice application that helps you sell used books and buy used books in campuses. Pretty clean UI, also features for automatically finding the books based on the scanner. Um, it has also AI suggestions for the pricing. So overall, like a very nice application that I think can be used by students.
Yeah, indeed. It's like fully built, full fledged already. It's actually just take it and use it.
Yep. Next one that I want to mention is Revonica. Revonica. What can you say about Revonica?
This was actually pretty fun to try out. I even saw, like, in our team chat, there were people drawing things and sending images of what it had actually created. Because basically, the whole point of this application is that you draw a sketch, take a photo of it, upload there, and it transforms with AI into a digital drawing. And it was really fun to use it and try it out to play
Yeah,
around
I,
with it.
I actually probably spent like the most time in this application. Even after I did the voting, I was just trying like more sketches, trying to test the limits, and
Yeah,
it was a really fun application to play with.
definitely.
Also, the developer implemented like the monetization as well to buy credits or coins, which is impressive as well, like in terms of complexity. So well
Yeah,
done.
really nice.
Probably what like a very small advice here um, that we were missing is like trying to understand like the real target audience, like who are these people who need the application, who'd use it, because the features are there, like it's really working well, but what problem does it solve? So that was one of the things that we were asking within our team.
Yep.
All right, and one more before we go into the winners. I think I'm going to mention Carlo. I really loved the UI here. Super simple, super minimalistic, but everything was so clear. Like, I don't know, like I just love a UI.
Yeah.
Do you know what they used? Now that I'm looking, maybe they used GlueStack.
Oh,
I don't know. Let me know if Carlo is here. So we see Moben probably also voted for Carlo and said that Carlo was clean.
it
So yeah,
was indeed definitely very clean application. The UI, no critic at all. Criticism.
yeah. So long story short, Carlo is helping you keep track of maintenance of your cars with reminders, with also tracking like the fuel economy and so on. So
Yeah.
I think there is a problem like that, and might be a useful application.
Yeah.
All right. So these were some special mentions that we wanted to include, but if you're not mentioned here, it doesn't mean anything. Like it was really like all 40 applications that we listed here are amazing applications. So if you have time, go ahead, look for them, find something that you might need in your day-to-day life, and help our fellow developers with some feedback, with some downloads, with some ratings. Okay, so are we ready to move on?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I'm very bad at doing this, like building anticipation.
Transitions. Yeah.
So if I can do something, I don't know, we should have taken like some cheerleading stuff.
Yeah, I think that would be good, but maybe for the next hackathon, if there's a lot of people there, maybe it can be organized.
Yeah, definitely. So I see that Catalin is actually here, but he's not joining because he's skiing.
Oh,
So good luck skiing. That's
very
something that I would
jealous.
love to, uh, something that I would love to do now. All right, guys. So without any more waiting, let's go ahead and introduce our third place. Just a quick reminder, these are 5 projects that came in third, and we're going to present them in no particular order. They're all super good applications that came in third, and they're all going to receive $250 each. So without further ado, the first project that came in the third place is
Buddigo. I'm not sure if
Buddigo.
I'm pronouncing it well.
Yeah, hopefully we pronounce it correctly. Give me just 1 second to upload the presentation, because as I told you, after I left, some of my
Oh,
files disappeared, but it's not going to take long because here it is. And I would like to, or Lucas, can you introduce the project? Like if you
yes, I think I can. And I think like this is a perfect application if you ever wanted to explore some new places with us, of course, your like-minded people. I think this app will help you to connect with other travelers like who share the same interest, whether it's like hiking, city exploration, or road trips. This is a perfect app to discover these places together in a group of
Found it
people.
frustrating to
So thank you very much. And I think let's hear from the developer, from the founder himself. Hopefully we can hear it well, and I'm going to put it like this and we can run it.
Have you ever found it frustrating to organize a trip or connect with like-minded travelers? With travel communities spread across WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram, coordination can be a hassle. That's where Buddigo comes in. Hey everyone, I'm Asis, and I'm excited to introduce you Buddigo, an all-in-one platform designed to bring travelers together. Whether you are looking for travel companions, discovering new trails, or even hosting your own journeys, Buddigo makes it easier than ever to connect, explore, and create unforgettable travel experiences. Target audience for this app are backpackers and travelers, and local guides. Problem Buddigo trying to solve. A sketched travel community. Travel planning today is messy, scattered across WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram and other platforms, making coordination chaotic. Buddigo solve this by bringing everything into a one platform, where travelers can easily connect and plan hassle-free trails. Unorganized planning and last-minute dropouts. Buddigo make it easy to find like-minded travelers, explore trails that match your interests, or even create and host your own trails. Whether you are joining an adventure or leading one, everything is seamless and hassle-free. Opportunities for guides is limited. Buddigo also empowers travel and local guides. They can showcase their expertise, express interest in leading trails, and monetize their trails while helping travelers have safe and unforgettable experiences. Time for a demo. So we will be covering flow, how user can express interest in a trail and become a trail buddy. Here is the onboarding screen. With info about Buddigo, user can sign up, sign in, or continue as a guest. And the bottom tabs here provide quick access to home, search, messaging, and profile. Now I'm going to sign in with Brooklyn account. From home screen, new trails can be created by tapping the plus button and filling in the details. Moving back to home screen, by tapping on guide card, we can see guide profile. Now I'm going to express interest in one of the fresh trails. If I'm logging as a guide, I can choose to express interest as a guide, also as buddy. I'm sending it as a buddy for now with a message. Request is submitted. Now from host account, I'm going to respond to it. We have one buddy alert. Tapping on it will redirect to trail detail. Host can manage all trail requests from request screen. Let's respond to Brooklyn trail request and accept it. Let's move back to Brooklyn account to check request status. It's accepted and Brooklyn can chat with host now too. Also in notification screen, Brooklyn will receive notification once host responded. Let's chat with host, sending hey. Let's revert back from host side as hi. Time to add Brooklyn to trail. Once added to trail, Brooklyn will receive a notification for it too. Here is a small badge with message indicating participation in trail. I'm going to tap on view all to see all the participants in the off trail. Let's move back to slides and discuss the next step for Buddigo. Next steps: refining flow and UX for current features, building onboarding flow for guides, integrating push notifications, designing and developing the web platform for existing features, and documenting and planning features for the next phase. My experience in a hackathon? It's my first hackathon and I loved it. Vadim was about to ship his second app in December while I was still wrapping up my UI designs. Thought about stopping after finishing the designs, but then I was like, I can push one app two in 2 weeks. I highly recommend everyone to join in future and finally build that idea you have been putting off for so long. Big shout out to not just dev team for the hackathon. Thank you.
Your microphone.
Yes. So that is Buddigo.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Ashish was not able to join today's stream. I would love to talk more about his application. But yeah, like very, very complex application, super clean UI. Like,
Yeah, I really like it. And especially I like to travel and I like to travel with locals. So joining hikes or other traveling experiences where locals are organizing, I think that's just like perfect.
yep, exactly. I think it's going to be challenging to have like a big community. That's what you need there.
Yes.
But everything is there for making it happening. So I hope the team, Ashish with his team, will continue working and will continue growing the application because I hope that the hackathon is not the end of application, it's just the beginning and people will continue pushing through with their application. Because I'm pretty sure some of our winners that we have here cannot wait for the hackathon to finish so that they can release new updates for the application they've been working on.
Yes, yeah, very well said.
All right, so that was Buddigo, and back to our slides. we go to the next project that came in third, and that one is Sporkly.
Yes, this is quite close to my heart. At least in my city, it's usually very difficult to find a place where I could join for a game of like football, basketball, tennis, doesn't matter. And even if you find that place, planning the whole logistics of where you will play, when you will play, who will join, and then people are dropping out, finding other people for that is another level of headache. So I'm really intrigued to see how Sportly will solve all of these issues for me and other.
Perfect. So we have a demo here. Let's go
This
ahead
is
and
Kevin
all
Kalat and
watch the presentation. And yeah, let's give it a go.
hey, this is Kevin Kalat and Niklas Dre from Sporkly. Have you ever found yourself at midnight looking for a basketball court or a tennis partner for the next morning, and all of this for free? Sporkly is the first mobile app that makes spontaneous sports accessible to everyone by mapping all the free sports facilities and connecting players in your neighborhood. Who is it for? Well, every person above the age of 15 looking to practice sports for no cost. What problems does it solve? Today, no website or app brings together that many sports in a unified way. Access to sports, to clubs and gyms is too expensive for many. And finally, we are increasingly glued to our screens and loneliness is rising, especially among young people. Now it's demo time. When you open the app, you will land on the map, the main screen, with markers and clusters. You can press on any marker that will open the field. You will have information on the address, description, and schedule. You can also plan activities or like the field. You can also filter the markers by sport or by search. Now, let's say we want to plan an activity. So let's pick a field, plan an activity, pick a sport, let's say table tennis. Let's pick the date, the time, and the duration. And now let's select competition because we love competition, and let's say we need 4 players. We want everyone to join, so we'll set public, and for now we won't put a description. Finally, we have a little recap of what we have just created, and now we can plan our activity. Now we are in the activity model. We can check all the informations we gave while creating the activity. We can also chat with the participants. We can check the participants. We can also invite new players. And we can modify all the informations related to this activity. Now let's go to the Activity tab, the place where every user of Sporkly will see our activity. The user can choose a date in a 1-month period and filter activities by sport or distance. Now let's check the Profile tab. I can check my favorite fields, my current activities, and all the activities where I've been invited. In the settings, people can submit fields to enhance our database. About this hackathon, lives were a great help to improve our skills on the App Store part. The different apps Vadim showcased gave us inspiration, and we learned a lot of skills. Our next steps, well, the first part is adding new fields all over the world, not only in Paris. The second and third is to develop a community and add some gamification, kind of like Duolingo, to make our users addicted. And finally, obviously, we'll make an Android version of the app. Game, set, Sporkly.
Let's go. Amazing presentation. And actually, we have Callan with his co-founder here. Hello, guys. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Nicholas.
Hi, hi.
How are you doing today?
Very good, great actually.
So first of all, congratulations with this amazing project. I think you did like an impressive job here. And yeah, what are your plans with the project next?
I mean, we need more users, obviously. We have a few updates in mind, and we waited the end of the hackathon to release them. We also have, like I said earlier, on the presentation the Android version.
Yep.
And the biggest mission is adding new fields.
Mhm.
Like you just said, Lucas. Maybe we'll add some in your city. If you have some, you can add them on the app. You can submit them, and we will validate and enhance our database. But that's the goal today.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Do you have a plan like to launch in some cities, or do you just want to go global from day one?
Yeah, maybe we have an idea like the advertising project is asking to the city hall
Yeah.
to make that app that mobile app pop in their city, and then we will grow like this.
Okay.
That's an interesting idea.
Yeah, and also partner maybe with sports brands. Like in Europe we have Decathlon,
Yeah.
and try to partner with them because on our app we will have people who want to do sports and maybe they want great equipment, so we can link them with brands and shops.
Yep.
And
That's good.
my last thing is about to make that application like a social sport network.
Okay.
And it's really the target of that
Mhm.
application, and that everyone can do sport when they want, where they want, and discover places, sports also. And maybe in the next version we will add some comment tu peux dire?
Paid activities.
Paid activities.
Paid
Yeah,
activities.
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, that's amazing that you said like about social, because I think sport is a big part, actually a social activity. You just go when you want to meet new people, make new friends. We saw how popular like the running clubs have become in the past year. I also encourage you to check them. There is a very popular application in Spain that is quite similar to yours, but it's very specific to paddle. So I think it's called PaddleMate or something like that. And it's super popular because paddle is so popular here in Spain. And the way they won the market is by going niche, by focusing on one specific sport and going niche to that direction. Maybe that's going to be some ideas for you as well. Like if you can explore, maybe you can pick one sport and go niche there. Maybe that's going to help you like get it off the ground, and then you can expand in other sports. Because feature wise, like we can always do that, but it's about marketing. It's about like how we're gonna get like the first users. And your application is like a social network. It needs a lot of people for it to make sense. And a one-on-one game probably is going to be easier to do, like compared to a soccer match where you need like 20 people. That was some of my feedbacks that I had for you, but in general, amazing application. Lucas, do you have anything to say?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tell Kevin or
I wanted to say that in France, in the region Île-de-France, there is an application that is called Poto, and that on this application you can plan foot activity.
Okay.
And so it's only that sport.
Yeah.
I use it, but the fact that push us to create that application was that there was a map, and the map is not in the photo application.
And also, we made it way more social and more user friendly. I mean, that's our magic, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited to see that you are guys excited to build. You have a lot of plans for the future. I think that's one of the most important things. Just like try, don't give up, just right after the hackathon. But I really wanted to ask, I think you kindly answered like who inspired you to build the app, but how did you came up with like the idea together? Do you play a lot of sports together and just thought like, okay, I cannot find any activities to play, or it was just something else?
Yeah. I mean, a few years back, we wanted to play tennis together, and we wanted to book a tennis court for the day right after, and there was no app on the App Store to do this, and it was super annoying. And we had to go on Google Maps, and we couldn't find a field. At the end, we found one, but it was full. So that's where everything started, and we started talking. I mean, at that time, I was a student, and Nicholas also. He was on coding, so yeah, it took some time, but that's where everything started.
Okay. It's good when you're trying to solve the problem first for yourself and then for everybody else.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Kevin and Nicolas. Good luck with your application. Keep us updated. We want to see like your new milestones that you reach. And good luck with the project.
For sure. Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
And before we go to the next project, I wanted to highlight a comment which was amazing. Like I read it just now. Digital Alchemist is saying, I put this project in my resume yesterday and pushed the updated version to job boards, and I already got an interview this morning. I told them they had to wait till after the live stream to talk. That's such an amazing like success story. I think this is one of the things that you get, the best thing that you can get from a hackathon, like the motivation to build something. And once you have a product, like putting it on a resume like will change everything. I think having like this kind of the way I started, I also started for some hackathons, and I had already like a couple of projects. I put them on my CV, and I think that was one of the biggest reasons why Amazon hired me, because there's not like anyhow more special than any other person. But besides like the studies and everything, I had a lot of projects, and companies value this kind of projects because you learn so much from building. You learn so much from actually building something for real users, not only coding but actually thinking from the user's perspective, like what makes sense.
Yeah, definitely 100%. And it also shows you that you are dedicated to build and not just to like waste your time and look for the job.
Yeah, so I think for the next hackathon we should put this benefit of having a new project on your CV as the prize for everyone who finishes and submits. Amazing. All right, so let's go on for the next project that came in third. Already talked about two. We're gonna present now the third one. The third one is SkillKit. SkillKit. Vladimir was working so hard. He was sharing everything on social media, is following very closely what he's doing.
Nice. That's very nice when people are also documenting their journey. That's also good, like for their exposure of themselves, like putting them in the social medias. And I think it's like a very, very nice app because it solves, in my opinion, a real problem, which is that most people stop feeling motivated very early when they're trying to learn a new skill, especially if it requires a lot of commitment. And more times than not, it's because they simply don't have like a very clear plan of how to approach the whole journey of learning a skill. And I think the SkillKit is really put themselves well into solving this issue of, I think in the demo we'll hear how they're solving it, but I think it's an amazing app to learn new skills, and I'm excited to see their demo.
Okay, so we have a demo ready here. Let's go ahead and watch it together.
My name is Vladimir, and I participated. Hi, my name is Vladimir, and I participated in notJust Hack 2024 with the SkillKit project. The more skills you master, the more opportunities you create for yourself. People usually want to learn new skills, but a lot of people don't know where to start learning them. So they rush to the social networks and forums, posting questions like this, requesting roadmap or steps in order to learn something. And this is actually the problem that I wanted to solve, and this is where SkillKit fits in. So what is it? It's a tool to help you master a new skills. by breaking down the skills to easily learnable tasks. You can track your progress. As your progress go up, you're motivated, and when you're motivated, you will definitely reach your goals. SkillKit also contains AI features which can, based on what you want to learn, suggest you skills and tasks in order to learn it. Who is it for? It's for everybody who wants to learn new skills or have some skills but they want to upskill, so it's practically for everybody. What problem it solves? You want to learn but you don't know where to start. You know what you want but you don't know how to learn. You got some generic roadmap, but generic roadmaps are not tailored for your needs. So this is where SkillKit comes in and solve it by providing you clear personalized learning path, which you can create your own, or you can let AI generate it for you. And also there is a task hint feature which can help you when you're stuck on some task. I will quickly demonstrate the app. So here I have one skill library, but I will now create a new one. For example, I want to become a personal trainer and I don't know what skills I need. So I will press this button, and based on my experience, which I'm a beginner, I don't know anything about personal trainers, SkillKit will now generate the skills for me. Press next. Here you got the skills and you can add the tasks. For example, for nutrition, I again don't know what tasks I need to in order to learn this skill. So again, I will use the AI, which will generate the tasks for me with some estimated time that I need to complete it. So we can close this, and now we have personal trainer card here. We have the list of skills. For example, where is it? Nutrition fundamentals. Here on this card, we see hexagon icons which represent the tasks and their completeness. So when I enter it, I see the tasks, and for each task I can log the time. So I will enter that I work 2 hours on this task, and it's 100% complete, so I can close it. You also have this notes icon here where you can add a note, and you can add a note on 3 different levels. You can add them on the skill library, on the skill, and on the task. You can see now that this task is completed and we have other tasks. This chess skill library is completed. So I completed all tasks and all skills, and now I can pick a reward. Reward is 5 different stone shapes in 88 different colors. So I got my reward, and I can change color to adapt this UI. So basically this is it. Tech stack that I used, React Native and Expo, obviously. I used the SQLite and Drizzle for local database. I used Supabase to protect my OpenAI access, and I used Revenue Cat for the payments. Thank you, Vadim, and your team for this challenge, which actually put me beyond my comfort zone and gave me opportunity to learn new skills. So thank you for this hackathon. I will push this up because I believe that it brings value to people, and I will continue to build it in public on X. And this is the list of some features which are coming in the next 10 days. That's it. Thank you.
Microphone, Vadim.
That was impressive. And here we have Vladimir with us, joining us live. How are you today, Vladimir?
I'm a bit nervous.
You're a bit nervous. Don't be. It's okay.
I'm not good at waiting results.
So yeah, I've been following your journey on Twitter, and I know that you already are pushing so much new features there that you cannot wait to launch them to the stores, right?
Yes. I actually the whole month on the separate branch built many different features, which I didn't have time to implement in the first month because I implemented this app in around 70 hours when I have time because of toddler requirements. And yeah, so a lot of features are new. The version that is now on the store is quick and dirty, but I work a lot on stabilization and a lot of new features and a lot of new AI features which will help people in order to master different skills.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
Lucas, do you
Yeah,
have
I think it was a very nicely, like, even though the app is complex, but everything is put in such a way that it's so easy to understand, like how you need to follow everything, and yeah, all of that. I just wanted to ask, because it seems like it was kind of challenging to build. What was the most challenging part of this app? Maybe it can be even the idea, thinking of idea to build, or
No, actually, the idea I have this idea very long in my brain because I am actually the idea came from Diablo game. For those who don't know, RPG game where you go through levels, completing tasks,
Yeah.
and after experience you get new skills.
Mhm.
And actually, I like this concept. And for a long time, I was thinking to make the app for this, but I never sit down and make it. So when Vadim announced the build whatever you like hackathon, this was my first choice. And only thing that was not part of my initial idea was actually the AI part, because
Yeah.
I got this idea on the third day of hackathon, where I thought, okay, a user can create roadmap, he can copy roadmap, he can create his whole roadmap to learn skill, but I need something else to boost the app. So this is where AI comes in, and yeah, suggesting the skills, suggesting the tasks hint, and now in the new version there will be task splitting to split the task in simpler. Actually, to split the skills in a few simpler skills, and also the homework where AI can suggest you something to practice, create
Okay.
to
that's
practice,
very nice.
and a
That's
lot
amazing.
more.
I think
I'm
AI sorry.
Yeah, continue.
I just want to mention, I think AI integration was an amazing choice here. It really like highlights the meat of the app. So it's a very nice choice.
I'm very happy to hear that Vladimir had like this idea for a long time, and I think this highlights like what a lot of us developers go through. Like we have ideas, but we never find the right time to implement it. Like we are waiting, like maybe not now. Now I'm busy. Now I have that. Now I have this.
Yeah.
And I think hackathons like this is a perfect opportunity to say like, okay, I have a limited amount of time. I'm not going to spend more nor less. Like, let me give it a try. Like, a couple of weekends, and I can put something together.
Yeah. So I think it's very good. Like maybe Vladimir has something to say to those who are considering to join hackathon, but maybe they are too lazy or they are afraid of something. Do you have like some encouragement to them?
Yes, I mean, always join hackathons no matter what you want to build. What you build is not relevant. It's relevant that you learn something new. And possibly you can create audience or you can create business connections on hackathons.
That's true.
Whether it's MVP, proof of concept, dirty and incomplete, in the end, it could become a product that you can sell.
Very well put.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
just to mention, I joined this hackathon this year. I was waiting for 12 months because on the previous hackathon, notJust Hack 2023, I got third place.
Oh,
Third place.
amazing.
Amazing.
And again.
Next time we are waiting for you, and hopefully for the next hackathon, you're not going to have to wait 1 year. We're going to talk more about that at the end of the live stream. So, yeah.
I will join the next one 100%.
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing. And as you said, like I think like the best way that you can take from a hackathon is the learning, the experience, and the connections that you make. And I'm very happy that you started building in public. It's amazing as well.
I actually am very influenced by 3 YouTubers, by you, Vadim, by Igor Smeyers, iOS developer, and Adam Lytle, which
we had the interview with Adam.
Yes, and I'm very, very happy to follow the indie developer path. I mean, I really like building the apps, and indie development is something that I really like.
Thank you.
Amazing.
And Mobbing is saying no better prize and more frequent hackathons. Like we already talked for a lot, but I'm going to quickly say that I really loved the application because that's also the way I think about the skills when I want to grow, for example, in business or as a developer. In my head, I have like different buckets where for different skills that involves that. For example, for business, you need like marketing, you need leadership, you need product, you need things like that. And I'm thinking in my head, like what pillar is the smallest for me so that I can go and grow that one, because that probably is a bottleneck for me. And I'm tracking it in my head, but you implemented it into an application that you can actually track and visualize. And for me, a person who loves data, I think this is something amazing.
Yeah.
And more will come in February.
Perfect. For the feedback, if you allow me to give you some tips, some advice, I would encourage you to focus a lot on making the application easy to use. I don't think this application should feel like how is it called, chore, like something that you have to do and you go and you spend like a lot of time, because if that's the case, the people will not retain. So it should be super simple. You go, you press like 2-3 buttons and you're out of application, and that will help you build retention. So maybe you don't need people to stay in the application for long. They just need to come back like every week to update their skills. And for that, think about how to do it easier. For example, what Duolingo saw is that if they created like hard lessons that were super helpful for education, they were helpful for education, but they saw that people were leaving the application because they were thinking, oh, I have to go to Duolingo and do like a 5 minutes lesson. So they were losing a lot of customers. What they did, they simplified the lessons. They made it like a lesson like in 30 seconds or 1 minute. And now everyone is just coming back just to do the lesson, you know? So think about how you can simplify this. Some of the things is like maybe double down on AI, or maybe not even AI, but predefined paths,
Skills.
predefined roadmaps for different skills. Maybe have them as like the first, like when you get into the application for people to onboard, to make it easier for them, just have a predefined skill, like get better at talking, I don't know, get better at that, and have like a couple of skills that would be like an onboarding experience.
Yes, thank you for that feedback. And I yesterday posted a new update on Twitter during this building in public. I changed onboarding completely. Now you can select the favorite things.
Perfect.
And it will direct you to a specific.
Nice.
Amazing. So yeah, that was some of my advice. And yeah, that was an amazing application. Good luck, Vladimir, with the application. And I'll make sure to follow your journey on Twitter.
Thank
Good luck.
you.
Have a nice day, Vladimir.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Amazing. And we see Mr. Frank. Thank you very much for the donation. Great project. Can't wait to see for the winner. It's coming. It's coming. Like we have 2 more projects in the 3rd place, and then 2nd and 1st. Can you link his Twitter? Maybe Vladimir can post the link in the comment, or just put the handle because links are not working. All right, going next, after SkillKit, also a project that comes in 3rd is Wedding Planner.
Oof.
Unfortunately, Wedding Planner, the developer from Wedding Planner, which was Levan, is already on vacation. So he probably had like some information, but he's gonna win, and he said like, I'm gonna take a vacation, and he didn't manage to record the demo. Lucas, have you tested the application?
Yes, I did. And even though I still didn't had a chance to plan my own wedding, I believe planning the wedding is, let's say, difficult, but probably even frustrating is a good word here. And I think that app really tries to solve that, like simplify the budget tracking, what needs to be done, all the tasks, the people that are joining. It simplifies it a lot. And I think it would be even good if you have like a wedding planner or manager to have that person use this app, for example?
Well, let me tell you. This year, or previous year, I had my wedding, and it's a challenge to organize. Like there are so many things to keep track of, and I'm quite good at spreadsheet, and my wife is quite good at organizing. So we combined our skills and put them together, and we managed to do it. But it was a lot of work on preparing all the spreadsheets, because there are so many things you have to track and to make sure, like, not to forget. So many lists, so many budgets, so many providers, and this is a thing that hopefully you have to do it only once in a lifetime. And if you're not working in this industry, like, you're not an expert.
Yeah.
So I think this application actually is one of applications that has the best, like, problem to solve. Like, it's super clear. People also are willing to spend money when they are doing the wedding, like they are in the spending mode.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing use case and very well implemented.
Yeah.
Here we have some screenshots. You can manage your budget, and I think the screenshot doesn't do good the
At all.
application, because once you use it and once you add numbers here, it looks amazing, and it feels, and the UX is impressive.
Yeah.
You can create timelines to have, like, a very good planning schedule, like what things are happening when. You can manage the guests, the vendors that you contracted. There's also so many steps in working with vendors. You first need the contract, then to prepay, and then, like, to finish the payment and so on. And this is, I think, like, an amazing application.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
And Alex, my wife, was testing this application. I think this was her favorite, like top one.
Oh, that's nice.
For her, it was top one.
Well, she likes planning, organizing, doing, like, very.
And maybe it was like a problem that she remembers very well. All right. So this was Wedding Planner coming in the third place. Congratulations to Levan for doing this, for this application. And yeah, wish you all the best. If you're watching this later, after you come from vacation, probably Levan is just sitting with some margarita on some beach. Maybe he already sold the application with millions.
Living life.
Living the dream. All right. So the last project, am I correct?
Yes, in the third place.
The
yes.
last project in the third place, but not the least important, because there are no particular order. Again, all of them are in the third. Coming up is Preppy, another insanely good application. So, do we have a demo? Lucas, can you introduce the project?
Yes, I think I can. I think this is also close to a lot of people's hearts that had to study. And especially now where everything is digitalized, you don't use, well, you use some books, but not that many. And when you need to study from a huge document with a lot of dry and, let's say, possibly poor structured information, Preppy really can help you there, because it summarizes the whole PDF into interactive study materials and puts them, like, in quizzes, flashcards, and also concise summary. I think that's such a good way to learn that, yeah, let's see what they can show us.
Amazing. So I think I have a demo here. Yes. And let's go ahead and watch it together.
Hi everyone, I'm Ashwin, and today I'm excited to introduce Preppy, an AI-powered study app that makes learning effortless. What's Preppy? Preppy is designed to simplify the way students study. It generates AI-powered summaries, flashcards, quizzes, and even helps with assignment, all in one place. So here is the problem that Preppy solves. Students face three major challenges. Study materials are time-consuming to go through, revision methods are inefficient, last-minute exam preparation is stressful. Preppy solves all of these. So here is the demo. This is the home screen of Preppy. If you guys go to Study tab, you will see the list of subjects I created. Let's go to Max subject. If you go to a subject, you will see the list of chapters that you created. I already created statistics. Let's go to that chapter. So here is a study material that you uploaded. So it's just a PDF file. And if you go to summary tab, you will see the AI generated summary. And similarly, if you go to flashcard tab, you will see the AI generated flashcard that you guys can use for revision. And if you're stuck with some doubts, you can ask the AI chat. What does mean and mode? And you will get the response within seconds. And also you can practice questions by creating a test. So you can enter the number of questions you want. So for the time being, I'm going to enter 1 and I'm just going to click easy. And you will get the question, and I'm just going to enter the random option. So you will get to know the feedback of the test, the correct answer, and your answer, and the explanation. So like that, you can also see the quiz if you want, so you can review it later. So that's all you have to do to create this is you need to create a subject. So let's say I'm just going to create a test subject. Once that's created, you just need to create a chapter. In order to create a chapter, you need to give a chapter name. Let's say module 1. And you need to upload all the PPTs or PDF, all the PDFs regarding that is related to that module 1. I'm just going to click this and you can create a chapter. Once that chapter is created, you can see the module 1. So if you click that, you will open that PDF. And you can generate summaries by clicking this button, and similarly everything is the same. Then the final feature is AI solver. So here you can solve assignments with the help of AI. Just need to upload the assignment. So I'm just going to upload this PPT which contains the questions, and you need to click solve button. Then you will get to know the problem solution, and also if you want to save it, you can click save button. So if you save it, it will be saved in the database and you can retrieve it later, and also you can export that as a PDF if you want. So yep. So here's the tech stack that is behind Preppy. So we used I used Flutter for front end, and for the backend operations like the authentication and the database connection, I used notJust, and for the GenAI features I used Fast API. Then for the database I used Neon, which is a Postgres based database. Then I hosted my server on Vercel. Then I used Gemini for all the GenAI features. So feedback of this hackathon. It was a great experience participating in this hackathon. If I hadn't joined this hackathon, I won't have an app on Play Store under my name. Unlike other hackathons, this one pushed my limits to launch an app on the market instead of just building it. I have received a lot of feedback from the users saying Preppy is good and Preppy saved my exam. It's a different feeling that's hard to put into words. Thanks a lot for this incredible opportunity. So what are my next steps? I also have other GenAI app ideas. I would also like to work on that, and I would also like to scale this app into getting many users and try to make this as a business. I would see. So those are my next steps, and thank you.
Amazing. And actually, we have Aswin here with us joining. Hello, Aswin.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good. A bit nervous.
First of all, congratulations on the amazing application and for the third place.
Thank you.
I think you did an amazing job with a super complicated application. I really like how you applied the AI for a real use case, for a real problem, and how you integrated all of the features there. It wasn't just one simple thing, it was everything logically interconnected with make it a really impressive application.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cannot agree more. I also liked I would have definitely used this while studying, especially like I think cards and quizzes to check up on you later on. It's such a good like feature there.
As the HA developer said, glad to be out of school, but this would have been so helpful.
Exactly. Totally agree with him.
Lucas, any questions, any feedback for Aswin?
I think like I do have some questions, and my main question is, of course, always like, is this the application that you created for yourself, and this is your first project, or have you had like many before built, and did you have this idea dragging on for a long time, like for previous people?
No, I have participated in like multiple hackathons before, but
Mhm.
not with this idea. I had this idea with, I think during November, I participated in one hackathon, which I got to know about the document processing by LLMs. Then I had this idea, then this hackathon popped up, then I just applied this idea. So I built during this hackathon.
Okay, that's very nice. And do you plan to add some more like improvements that you already know that you want to add, or is this something that's going to come later?
Yeah, I'm planning to add more features. Like right now, only the AI-generated flashcards are stored. So I'm planning to add user-generated flashcards as well. Then for summaries, if they want some kind of different summary, I would like to ask the user some prompts, and based on the prompts, a new summary can be generated. So I'm also planning on that features as well. So yeah.
Okay, that's very good that you already have a future plan.
That's amazing. So yeah, as I said, like a very impressive application, very complex one, very well on the UX as well. Some of the feedback that I would give you, if you'd like me to hear some feedback,
Sure.
I would think about the actual target audience, like the features and the use case is super valuable, and I would challenge you to think like who would be others who would need this kind of application. One problem with students is going to be hard to monetize your application because it's going to be a free application. Students are not going to pay for a subscription, for example. But if you take the same use case of learning, because learning doesn't stop once you graduate school, like learning is during the whole lifetime. Maybe for some people, learning stops after school, but the ones that continue learning are the high earners, and they are the ones who potentially can spend so much money on this kind of applications. So think about like maybe some specialized skills like after school, because in that case, maybe you're going to be in a completely different business. Yeah, some other learning scenarios, but this is just an idea.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. And we see that not only React Native applications are making into the top here. You build it with Flutter, right?
Yeah, Flutter. But I don't know
Perfect.
React Native, but I'm good with Flutter, so I just did with Flutter.
Okay. So yeah, everyone is welcome to notJust Hack. It's for all mobile developers, no matter what tech you're using. Because at the end of the day, I think like end users do not care if it's Flutter or React Native. So
yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
All right, Aswin, thank you very much for participating and congratulations on coming in third. Keep on rocking, keep on building the application. Yeah, you're so
Thank you
young.
so
Like
much.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get far.
Yep,
Yeah.
definitely.
Thank you.
Bye, Aswin. Have a nice
Bye.
day.
Bye.
All right, so I see a lot of good feedback for Aswin from the community. With awesome application, great work, Aswin. Ashish, actually, we mentioned your application.
Did we?
Ashish Mehra is Buddigo. Have you been here, Ashish? Do you know that if you are the founder of Buddigo, then you came in third and you won the prize, the third prize.
Yeah.
All right. So these were our five projects that came in third. So far, I think like it's impressive. Like what projects we have.
Very, very good applications that think all of them can make it far. It's just now dedication, spending time,
Talking a
and
lot with users,
yes,
trying to
that's
see
also
what
very
works, what
important.
doesn't. Yeah, it's just the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. The easiest step, I would say, is now. Of course, it's hard to start it, but when you know coding, it's not going to be the most difficult part of the journey.
Perfect. So now that we covered the third place, let's not wait any longer. And now we are going to present you the second place. And the second place, for the second place, we have one project, and he's going to win a Mac Mini M4. And who do you guys think is on the second place? I see that we have a lot of participants in the chat. Let me know if you tested some applications. Let me know who do you think is going to be in the second. I see Ashish is saying Subquest. Who else has some guesses? I'm really curious. I didn't plan this one, but let's see. Let's see what like if we have people who voted and knows the application, I'd be really curious to hear. Because actually this was very well voted application by the community.
Very well. I think it's the top by the
Jamie
community.
think it's him. Jamie, can you remind me the app, like the name of application? Where is my beans? Playa or Playa?
Playa, I think, yeah.
Knowledge saved. Playa, knowledge save. Botanic Doc, Subquest. And as you can see, like it's pretty hard to find a winner.
Yeah.
But all our team voted and also the community voted. And in the second place, we have Subquest. And I'm very happy that others thought about Subquest as well.
Yes.
The only challenge, Lucas?
You can say, I know what you're going to say now.
The only challenge is that we didn't receive an answer from Subquest. So we know that guy from Wedding Planner is on vacation. I don't know, maybe he went with Subquest developer. Maybe they all went to the vacation.
Probably, hopefully, he's going to come to us.
Yeah, so we didn't hear back yet. So if you are the developer for Subquest, which is, Lucas, can you help me? Yes, Hassan. If you're Hassan and you know that you've built the Subquest, reach out to us to get the prize. Let's quickly, do you want to introduce the application?
Yeah, I can do that. First of all, I think the icon was a very standout point in our team. We all love this icon. It's amazing. But yeah, I think this main...
Hassan is here.
He's here?
Yes.
Oh, well, congratulations. It would have been nice if you could have joined us to chat a little bit, but and introduce your project. But now I will have to introduce it. So hopefully it's going to be good enough for you. If it's not, just tell in the chat what I missed out on. But basically, the main idea of the application is that when you get off of a metro, bus, or a train when visiting a new city, or we can say even your own city, and you don't know what to do, you don't know where to go, here's where Subquest comes in. It can really help you to find very cool places around metro stops, bus stops, train stops. Basically, it can even randomize you metro stop from selected lines to visit and to see what cool can you explore around it. So for a traveler that's visiting cities and want to travel by bus, trains, or metros, that's an amazing application.
So yeah, Hassan, I sent you an email, the link to join on email. If you can join in the next like maximum 2 minutes, I would love to have a chat with you. If not, this is the application. Really impressive design. What I liked is the uniqueness of this idea.
It's very unique, yes.
We had a lot of projects submitted regarding traveling or discovering and exploring, but this took a completely different, Hassan took a completely different route to this. And I think it's really great way to discover new places when you're in a new city.
Yes.
I'm recently moved to Barcelona, and this is kind of a way that you unconsciously do. Like you just take a metro somewhere, and then you try to find what's around. But it's tough to find like and to know like what's around. Usually you miss out on stuff. You just stay around like the station, and then like, okay, I
Yeah.
didn't see anything. But a couple of blocks from there, like there might be like Sagrada Familia.
Exactly. I think it's a very nice way. Of course, I really hope he's gonna still keep working on it, expand to different cities, because if I'm not mistaken, currently it's only in Paris and London. If I made a mistake here, sorry. But yeah, I really hope it's gonna expand to more cities, and this
Do
can be a
Barcelona, please.
and I think this is a very interesting application, very, let's say, unique, as you told.
So where did you find, people are interested, where did you find the image for the bear? Did you draw it? Did you generate it with AI? I think this is the highlight of application.
Yeah, that would have been my first question to Hassan. It's amazing.
Yeah. So do we have Hassan join? I don't think we do, right?
I think he won't manage in 2 minutes.
Yeah. Anyway, big congratulations, Hassan, for this application. If you're in the chat, let us know what are your plans. What are your plans with the application? What are the next steps? And would love to follow your progress.
Yes, that would be very interesting.
And for everyone interested, there is the link to all of the applications. If you go to notjusthack.com, you're gonna find the links to all the applications. Okay, so what's next, Lucas?
Next is first place.
Next
Finally,
what we've been waiting for. And I see the developer is already laughing here in the room because he doesn't yet know, but he can guess that he is the one because he's the only one that is left to be presented. But everyone else doesn't know yet. So let's see, who do you think is in the first place? Or we should get to
I think it's interesting to ask the community. Maybe they have some ideas. I'm wondering if someone will guess it.
Usual was a great application by Catalin, but no, it's not in the first place. The bear is from Canva. Okay, so I think we can cut the chase and get to it. So the first place, which was super hard for us to decide because there are so many great applications, but what caught our eye and the first place and the winner of the MacBook Pro M4 is, let me remember how to pronounce it.
Oh, I was thinking the same in my head.
It's Kilifi.
Yes.
And hopefully I pronounce it correctly. Hello, Ilya.
Hello, guys. And its name is Kilifi because Kel in Estonian is a language and Fi is, some fancy like Spotify or something like this. So super grateful for you for this hackathon. I understand that it takes so much effort, so much time. Like Vadim spent the whole December with us, answering the questions, making the streams. And thanks to this hackathon, I managed to finish the application and I'm so happy about it.
Amazing. First of all, big congratulations, Ilya. And before we get into more conversation, I'd like to start with presenting your demo and then we can have a chat.
Sure.
Here is the demo for Kilifi. Did I pronounce it correctly?
Probably close to there.
Perfect. Let's go. What?
Project name. Hello everyone. My project name is Kilifi. This is an application that will help people to learn Estonian language. Our key features are structured lessons, gamified exercises, and personalized card decks. It means that you can translate the word and create card out of it right in the application. You can even draw on this card. Our target audience are refugees because Estonia got tens of thousands of them for the last few years. And as a post-Soviet country, we have a lot of non-Estonian speakers or those who doesn't have sufficient C1 level, which is required to get a good job. problem that such popular applications as Duolingo doesn't have Estonian language, and those applications that have often lack structure, so you can only just learn some words there. Courses can be quite expensive and often inconvenient, especially if you work full-time, and textbooks difficult to stay focused, and especially for the young learners. I will show you just a little bit. We have AI generated video, we have cards, some other exercises that's going to help people to learn the language, and also the card decks. Here you can shuffle the words, you can draw something here, and as you can see, it stays here. Translation, and this is what you see if you didn't draw anything. Technologies that I used: React Native, TypeScript, and Zustand. Feedback. notJust hack was awesome experience. I gained a lot of knowledge, got confidence. It was actually my first mobile application, and time restrictions helped me to be more focused and work productively. Next steps will be talk to investors. I'm in process. Improve the existing app based on the collected feedback, and launch an iOS version. Currently I don't have any Apple device, but a lot of people asked me to provide demo for iOS, so I will try to figure out something. A huge thanks to Vadim and notJust team, because they put a lot of effort to make this event happen. Hopefully one day I will be able to pay back to the Vadim and community. And thanks to all of the participants. Without you, this wouldn't be able to make such event happen.
Thank you very much for the great presentation. And yeah, once again, huge congratulations for coming in first. Hopefully now we're going to see Kilifi on iOS as well. You mentioned in the demo that you don't have an Apple device.
Yes, thank you. Thanks to you, now I can work on the iOS version and show to the people on the iPhones as well.
Amazing.
Perfect. I just want to mention what I loved is how clean the UI was, and on the other hand, how many different exercise types you implemented. It wasn't just one exercise type, it was so many, like with AI video, with matching, with drawing, with remembering. Like that was impressive, even chatting. So sometimes applications that have too many features feel bloated, but this one makes sense because they are all specific to an exercise and give you this experience of learning a language very, very interestingly, very well. The application is super niche to Estonia. Do you have any plans to test it with Estonian and then grow into other languages as well?
Yes, this was the plan, to start here in a small community and then maybe expand to countries with a similar problem, the countries that don't have like Duolingo, so we can take this niche and work there.
Nice.
Perfect, because yeah, I see a lot of potential not only for Estonian, but for any language learning. And the language learning space is like a huge space with lots of opportunities. And yeah, like I think there is a chance to go big here.
Definitely.
And you have basically all the features. It's just about like supporting like other languages, which I believe like, it's a lot of work. I understand.
Actually, I not even included all the features because I had a feature that could recognize the language. I connected to ChatGPT, the Whisper model. I tried to connect to Google speech recognition model and to local one from Tallinn University. But I implemented it. I tried to test it on users, and it turned out that it hardly recognizes speech with the accent. So I decided to remove it. So users will have better experience. But
Yeah.
maybe for other levels, it will be quite a nice feature.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, amazing.
And you were the one who worked every day. We saw your repository. It had crazy amount of commits every day. So you worked a lot. That's amazing. Like, you show your dedication a lot. And I think even the demo that you showed does not fully do justice for you. It has so much more. So for everybody, like, just download, try it out. It has a lot more than the demo just showed. Like, it showed only the few.
The success story is that Vaiva from our team, who is from Lithuania, and she really loves Estonia. She wants to move here one day. She said like she learned a lot of Estonian words with Kilifi.
Yeah,
Super
indeed.
happy about it.
Out of curiosity, I wanted to ask you about the AI generated videos. How did you do that?
There is a platform named HeyGen. You
Okay.
can try it out. Yes, you can make even your own avatar
Paint.
there, or you
Okay.
can choose some avatar, and you can basically like write a text. Then you have like opportunity to choose the voice, and that's it. You have a video.
Perfect, perfect. And what about drawings? Did you use Kia or?
I think so. Yes,
Okay.
I remembered I did many different technologies I tried. I also wanted to implement it, like maybe someone of you knows Quick Draw from Google.
Yeah.
It's where you draw and AI recognizes. I tried to connect this one, but I was very low on time, so I skipped that.
I think you should partner up with a guy from Rivonica who does
Oh, yeah.
sketches to images, and maybe with his technology you can build it like that. You draw and you got like a sketch out of it.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
so cool. And also I had the idea to implement some like mini games also to maybe keep children more engaged in learning process. So I will work on that as well.
Perfect. Do you have experience or with React Native? What's your experience?
I had some experience with Just React, but for the mobile application, it was my first time. I did like maybe one of your tutorials with the pizza, and actually your explanations were so clear. Probably one of the best tutorials that I saw on YouTube. Also, you have all these Notion pages where everything is explained so well.
Thank you.
Then I saw about the hackathon, so I decided I have to join. I have to try it. And it was
Did you expect to win?
Actually, no. I didn't expect that.
Awesome.
Well, your work paid off.
Yes, you did a lot. Like you showed dedication. Like every day, like he was coding, and in the end, like it's an amazing application. I wish you all the best with Kilifi. Keep building, keep growing. See what users are using, add new features, and I'll keep a close eye on your success.
Yes,
definitely. Thank you, Vadim, and the team for this amazing hackathon. So grateful for this, and good luck to all the participants. Don't stop just on this hackathon. Continue building your applications. This is what I wanted to wish to all the guys out there.
That's
perfect. Nice. Thank you very much for the nice words of motivation for everyone. And we're going to be in touch, Ilya, with you regarding the prize. So soon we're going to have Kilifi for iOS as well.
Yeah,
definitely. Thank you.
All right. Have a nice day.
See ya.
And that was our winners. Oh my God. So excited.
Yeah, lots of amazing applications. I really hope and I wish that they will not stop, continue doing what they thought, like what they had in their mind, and I'm gonna see the updates. I have all the apps on my phone, so I'll keep a track.
Now, like my phone is full of applications. I'll also keep track of them. You've been here like judging like our like previous hackathons as well. How do you see the progress?
It's actually very impressive. The application difficulty is increased by a lot, and I think it will keep increasing. And the ideas are also so unique, some of them, and like actually all of the ideas were very business viable, I would say. Maybe some of them you would need to like push them a little bit towards one side or the other, but you can definitely do it. And I enjoyed using all the apps, trying all the apps, and
yeah, I had actually the same experience. Like I was reviewing even the first day when I started reviewing, and I checked like 4 or 5 applications. I was just shocked, like, oh my God, such amazing applications. And I'm not just saying this to praise the guys or stuff like that, but I was so proud of how our community grew. And even though we had like less applications submitted, because 1 year ago, I think we had like around 70 or 80. Now we had, if I'm not mistaken, 60.
Yes.
But the thing is that we had a new rule. The application should have be on the App Store and Play Store. And I think this one really was a filter for the ones who are truly dedicated, who really want to build something out there. And in that, we've got like so many quality applications submitted. Like that was impressive. And I want to say big congratulations to everyone who participated. Even if you didn't win now a prize, I don't think like the prize is the most important thing in hackathons. And I encourage you to keep building, keep going at it. Join these kind of hackathons because you never know what opportunities they will open for you. That's actually why I'm doing these hackathons, because I had the same experience. I didn't know anything about web development or startups. I joined a hackathon. I built an app without knowing about web development. I built it in a weekend. And then after that, I continued working on the application. We got into popular like news website in our country. Then we got to a startup event called TechCrunch Berlin, which is, if you're in the startup world, like TechCrunch is the big thing, like, you know. And we've got there to present our application. That was like, I was on the top of the world. And I remember those feelings, and everything started during a hackathon that I was feeling shy or I was not feeling confident to join. And I was just pushed by someone, hey, go. Doesn't matter what happens, like just go and try it. And then like so many new things happen after that.
Yeah, I think that just only leads to one thing. Like we need more hackathons here and sooner.
Yeah, so I see prizes are not relevant. Now I know expert, author, and result. The things that you learn, the things that you try, the things, the people you meet, the new stuff that you do, like that's what makes it valuable.
Definitely, 100%.
So congratulations again to every participant. And my question is, should we do it again, guys?
I just said it. It's a must. It brings way too much value to postpone it to a later, or
let me start the poll.
Not do it at all.
By the way, Lucas, results of a previous poll. 64% of people here remember you.
Wow, that's a lot actually. I miss you all, guys.
Not just hack again.
Even
we see, please make publishing mandatory this time too. I'm really happy that you believe it as well. Publishing really creates a very good metric of filtering of good applications. And our goal, because we as notJust Dev, we don't have anything to win from this hackathon. We're not doing this for some reasons. Like it's just for the community. And what we want to see is actual application launch, not just something that you build and you forget on your laptop, because we have a lot of those projects as well. Like everyone has like some project that they started, they got to a point and they say like, I'm going to do it later. I really want to encourage and push people to go for that last mile and publish it to the stores.
Yeah.
And that creates an opportunity, a chance for them to get their first users, to also to go through the challenges of pushing it to the App Store.
Oh, yeah.
Not easy.
Definitely.
It's definitely not easy.
I know that way too well.
So we should increase the presentation to 7-8 minutes. That's going to be quite long, and we already are 1 hour and 40. And in 15 minutes, I have my Spanish lesson, my first Spanish lesson.
Oh, congratulations.
I had no idea people would go this hard. Me neither. Like, I am impressed by how hard people went.
Yeah. Maybe.
1 month should be enough next time, in my opinion. I think that's what was this time as well, but we gave like 2 more extra weeks. If next time we're going to be super clear about, hey, it's 1 month and that's it, then we can stick to 1 month. And I think if we have to launch, like, it should be something like 1 month, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We can experiment and see what works better as a community. If possible, can you please give suggestions for other applications via email? We're going to try our best. I cannot promise, but as we were voting, we were taking notes.
Yeah.
It's going to be super complicated to gather everything into feedback. And we're going to try our best to send these feedbacks. Don't hold us accountable for this, please, because there are so much things that the team has to do. And maybe in future, we're going to implement it easier to give and send feedback and to do the community voting. Do you see any other comments? Because we see people sharing ideas. Yeah, let me know what you think, your feedback about the hackathon, if you participated or if you haven't participated. Why? What stopped you?
Exactly. That's a very good question. I'm actually wondering if people have an idea, who's stopping them from participating?
It's sometimes I would say laziness.
Probably more times than not.
If possible, can you gauge which of the submissions has most downloads so far? Popularity, price. That would be interesting. And as you saw, we are building. Like I started by. We started this hackathon by creating a new website, so we have it at notjusthack.com. So we're getting pretty serious about it. Like there is still a lot of, as you can see from the UI, a lot of work here. But I would like this place to be the place where you guys can get your application. Like this is that trophies, like the applications built by our community. And maybe in future, we can even implement features to show the number of downloads here, if we can get them from the stores. But again, like if anyone wants to join us and help us with the development, that would be amazing. There are comments. I wanted to go to
Lots
the
of
next step, but I also have starred some comments. I see a year is too long for a hackathon to be a part. 1 summer, 1 December, please. Good idea. That way, win or not, I got at least 2 new application releases. That's the best win.
Exactly.
Bring more hackathons. I missed Lucas.
Same.
I put this project that we discussed about that with. Everyone should definitely put this in their CV. Yeah, that's a great advice if you're looking for a job, hackathon projects, especially if you continue working on it and you don't even have to mention it. Could be cool to have a place where we can give updates on the apps we built and what the competitors are doing now in the future. You mean to keep up to date, like the page? Maybe we can make like our notJust Hack website interactive so people can do the updates there. Have a lot of ideas, but thinking about the hackathon, like it's a purely volunteering work from us. Like it's hard to dedicate a lot of resources, but we're going to try to integrate slowly, like with every new batch.
Great to see you, Sniper, by the way, as well. I still remember you very well from the times I was doing some streams.
What else? When the next hackathon?
Think I cannot wait as well. I don't know when is the next hackathon.
So good that you asked. Let's see. Oh my God, 100% said yes, Lucas.
That's crazy.
100% of people said yes, we should do it again, and that's a very good success metric. And I'm happy to announce that we decided with a team that we're going to do not 1 but 2 hackathons in 2025. We saw that people really cannot wait like 1 year to build an application. We see how much value the hackathons brings to the community, and we are very happy to see new applications launched, because we are not just about like learning, we are about doing as well. And the next one is coming in April. So what I encourage you to do now, even though we are not ready with that, go ahead at notjusthack.com, and if you do something on the site, you should see this pop-up. Go ahead and leave your email if you want to be notified about our upcoming hackathon. And we're gonna make sure to keep you up to date when it's coming, how to participate, and all the details that you need to know about the hackathon. We're gonna keep you updated on the email and also on our social medias. So go ahead, follow us on social medias as well. And I cannot wait to see the new applications built by you guys for the next hackathon. Who is gonna join? Lucas, are you gonna join?
Can't think I might be a judge. So if I'm a judge, maybe I'm gonna be a bit biased.
Biased to who? To you?
I'm not sure. We'll leave that.
I actually participated as well in the hackathon, not for the prizes, but I built like also 4 application in December, and I can say if I submitted them, I probably would not win. Like my applications cannot compare with what you guys have built. So I'm very happy. As a teacher, I'm very happy to see students succeed,
Yeah, exactly.
Will the price be less because 2 hackathons in 2025? It depends. It depends if maybe we can find companies that would like to do this with us, because so far we've been doing this out of our pocket. So all the prizes are from notJust Dev. And it depends. But the question is, what motivates you to join a hackathon? Is it prizes? What motivates you to join a hack?
That's a very good question.
Give me a suggestion, like
prizes, certificates, if there is any.
Certificate, experience / learning, right? Or learning is another option. Learning.
I'm thinking like, I don't know, pushing you to actually sit down and do it. Not sure how to put it in words, but
finally build and release my ideas. Experience learning / certificate. Let's go ahead and start this one. This is going to be the last one, because in 9 minutes I have my Spanish lesson.
Alex is already knocking to the door.
Not yet, but yeah, the community, pushing the limits, learning and experience, a chance to learn new tech, just to see what value is our application, new projects, something to show, publishing application. Motivation was that I do not have macOS and need one to develop more. So the MacBooks are a good motivation for people. App Store, one themeless, one with theme. That actually can be a good idea. I like both when there is a theme and when there is no theme.
Yeah, true.
Did they make it on the store, Vadim? All the applications are on the store that you see on the notJust Hack. By the way, on notJust Hack, there are, I think, 39 applications, and these are ones who actually are on the store, because there were some submissions that were not on the store, but we are super clear that it has to be on the stores. Learning experience, having something out there that can help people. Community is my motivator. Amazing. Will it be allowed to submit improved version of our apps in next editions? We're going to see. Most probably the hackathon is for new ideas, to test out new ideas. But by the way, congratulations, Tak X Sartak. He's the developer of the coding ID, the Blaze ID. And congrats on getting on the 13th place on Product Hunt. That's amazing.
That's impressive.
Oh, my application, if they got to the store. 2 of them got to the store. 1 of them I didn't have time to fix some Apple submissions, and the last one that I've done, it was not ready. So something like that. I don't know if it's a winner or not, but 2 of them are on the store.
2 out of 4. That's good enough.
So let's see the results of a poll. And we can see that, a split. 34
Split.
is finally build and release my idea. Another 34 is experience, and only 30 is prizes. And learning certificates 0. Interesting. Thank you very much for letting us know. And we cannot wait to see your projects during the next one.
Definitely.
Thank you very much, Lucas, for joining. And before we go, I saw someone asking me about React Native Mastery. And let me quickly remind you that React Native Mastery, one second. React Native Mastery is our ultimate course that will teach you React Native development with Expo. So mobile development with React Native. This course, I worked on it like more than a year, and I'm still working on adding new things, adding new modules. And it's a course that helps you learn the tech stack behind top applications out there. We master the best tech stack that you could use nowadays to build universal applications. And here I'm talking React Native, Expo Router, TypeScript, Zustand, Tanstack Query, Animated, and a lot more tools that goes into building these kind of apps. I structure it based on projects because this is the best way I believe you can learn, by building stuff. So it's not a boring course with a lot of theory. It's a lot of practice and a lot of learning for practice. Already have more than 150 students and have so many success story already. People love it. If you're interested, go ahead to notjust.dev/React Native Mastery, and you can enroll and we can get started mastering React Native together. So that was the shameless plug at the end for everyone who is still here, for everyone who is dedicated to learn and master React Native. This is the resource that you need.
100%.
And someone asked me about the last module. I am actually knee-deep into building it right now and preparing the recordings. So yeah, it's coming, the last one, the ultimate social media. It's going to be a huge one. A lot to teach. It's about data fetching, about caching, Tanstack Query. It's about universal applications. It's about like Expo Router, like notifications. Like I'm cramping so much info there, but
lots of valuable knowledge. It's very important, I would say, to know this.
Yep. All right. So thank you very much, everyone. Congratulations to everyone who participated. Special congrats to the ones who won, but I think everyone had something to win during this hackathon. Thank you, Lucas. And we will see each other on the channel in the following weeks. But for the hackathon, we're going to see each other in April. So take care, stay hydrated, write clean code, and bye-bye.
See you guys.